Obviously, it was tough. It was real tough. It's been a tough 48 hours for us, for everybody, the school, the community, everybody. I think you see our kids up there, our student body, they're not leaving. It was really tough. Jake was awesome. And, the thing is, these kids went through something this week that most adults have never gone through. Watch a friend pass away right in front of them. And the way that they have handled it has just been tremendous. I'm so proud of these kids. And we've talked several times. And I thought they came out tonight and competed. They never gave up. They played right to the end. And I love them to death. And I guess that's why we do what we do, as coaches. Most of us are crazy for going to this profession, but I think this is the epitome of this is why we do what we do.
I want everyone with the right hand on their helmet. Point at the sky. Wait for Jake on three. 1, 2, 3. Wait for Jake.
It wasn't up to me. It wasn't up to me. There were no reservations. It was up to two groups of people. The first group of people was up to these players. If they felt they could compete and play tonight and focus in on the game, that was number one. They both had to be yeses. One was no and one was yes. It wasn't going to work. The second group of people was that family right down there, Jake's family. If Jake's family condoned it and said, hey, this is a good thing, get the kids out there, then that's what it was. The school was not going to make this decision. The school was going to let that family make it and the kids make it, and they both were a resounding yes, and that's why we went ahead with the game. And I think this shows our community, what we're made of in LaPorte. I know we're not winning many football games, but sometimes life's bigger than football and bigger than winning and losing, and I think our student body knew that, our kids knew that, and that's why they're hanging together, because they're drawing strength from each other. But I thank the community for coming over here, driving that time and spending the evening with us. I think it was important to our players.
I know a couple things. I know that the school, those kids, and that program are in really, really good hands. Bob Schellinger is, I'll be very honest, I've hired 4 former Slicers under my staff, and so to say that I have a little bit of respect for them is a very small remark. I mean, the amount of respect I have for him and the quality of men that he produces is immense, and so I wouldn't even try and imagine what they're going through. But if I had to put my son's hands in someone's other hands, it would be him. It's a great football fraternity. It's one of the things that I love about being a head coach and being a football coach is that we talk in the off season about things that we do openly, even though we compete with each other. Because the long and short is we want what's best for kids. We're not in a college. Wins and losses aren't the ultimate thing in what we do. We're in the kid business, and parents entrust their young men to us, and hope that we can help build character in them, and we rely on parents to help us in doing that. And when they say it takes a village to raise a child, that's part of, we want to be a part of that village. And when it comes to football coaches, I think we all understand that. And when something happens, it's a tragedy in one program. We all can empathize and feel for that individual in that program.
I got to give so much credit to Mrs. Kaliza and Miss Kaliza and their Zach Wells. You talk about class acts, and we got 4 Slicers that coach on that side, and Zach and me go way back in the coaching ranks. What a class act by them! But you go back, Michigan City wore orange stickers, and Lake Central did. Bremen had a moment of silence. New Prairie wore an orange sock. Decatur Central had moments of silence. I mean, it was everywhere. We just kept getting that, and I think that's the fraternity. That's the fraternity of football. That's high school football, guys. That's what it's all about. It's not college, it's not pro, it's high school football, and that's what it's all about. And I think that really the colors of high school football and the coaches, my peers, this is what it was all about. And at this point, at this moment, I can't I can't think of anything I'd rather do than be with these kids tonight and be a coach.